If your WordPress site is suddenly getting weird comments, fake login attempts, or just feels slower than it should for no clear reason, there's a good chance bad bots found it. And once that starts, it usually can hammer your login page. They can spam forms and comments, they can scrape your content, and they can quietly waste server resources all day long while the site keeps feeling slower and messier. That's why this topic confuses a lot of site owners, because from the outside it can look like 5 different problems: spam comments, failed logins, random traffic spikes, a slow site, and maybe fake signups. But underneath, a lot of it is just bot abuse. But don't worry, I'll help you fix this. I'm Dan, and over the last 4 years I've been testing some of the best protection steps against bots for WordPress. And in this video, I'll show you how bad bots usually spam a WordPress site, what parts they hit first, and the setup I'd use to stop them before they turn into a much bigger mess. Chapter 1. How bad bots usually spam WordPress. Most site owners hear bot traffic and think of one vague thing, but in practice, bad bots usually show up almost instantly after you create your site. And if your site is small, that makes it even more confusing, because the first reaction is usually, why would anyone even target my site? But bots don't care if the site is small. They're just scanning, testing, and spamming whatever they find. A lot of people respond to this by changing the login URL, adding reCAPTCHA, or blocking one IP manually. Those things can help a little, but they don't solve the whole problem. And WordPress is a common target for this, because most sites have predictable login paths, like wp-login.php or wp-admin. And by default, WordPress allows unlimited login attempts unless you add any form of login protection. Now, brute force protection like Cloudflare can handle the obvious login abuse, and I generally recommend it to anyone. But a WordPress-aware bot protection layer handles the wider spam and junk traffic around it. And that matters, because the goal is not just protect the password. The goal is to stop WordPress from wasting effort on requests that should never have reached it in the first place. And this is also why hiding your login URL is not a complete fix. Attacks can still come through XML, RPC, or other login-related paths if the real request is not being evaluated properly. So if you want the simple version, changing the DOR helps a little, but actually checking who is trying to get through it matters a lot more. Chapter 2. What bot protection adds? Alright, so bad bots can spam your site in ways that don't look like login attacks at all. They can scrape product pages, they can copy pricing data, they can flood spam comments, they can fill forms with junk, and on some sites, they can literally increase your hosting bill because your server is spending resources answering useless requests over and over again. And if you're only looking at failed logins, you're usually seeing one symptom, not the full problem. So, how would I set this protection layer up? Well, if you want one clean setup path, this is the plugin I'd use, Malcare. Just go to the description below, click this link, and you'll land on this page. Add your URL and email, and click Enable Free Firewall. Then you get multiple ways to install it. One is automatic, where you enter your WordPress admin credentials, and Malcare uses them only to install the plugin and then wipes them. The second is manual, where you download the plugin and install it yourself, and a bunch more. But for these tests, I'm using the faster automatic setup. I can quickly enter my details here and click on Install Plugin. Now you can choose what's affecting your site. If you think your site is hacked, then choose this option. If you want better security, then choose this option. And once you've decided, click Next. Alright, now you can choose what plan you want. I'm going with the free option, so I'll choose this and click Next. I can also choose the level of firewall I want. Again, I'll stick with the free version for now. Finally, I can also choose the level of protection for 2FA. I'll select this and click on Scan, and Malcare will automatically scan my site. Now I'll just skip this pop-up quickly, and I can see that Malcare is scanning my site. Let's give it a few seconds, and once the scan is complete, you'll either see a screen like safe or hacked. You can scroll down and see what malware actually scanned, and you can also click on Go to Dashboard at the top to see the entire view of your site. Once you're in the dashboard, I'd make sure the firewall is enabled and the login protection is active. Then I'd look at the logs. Because one of the most useful things here is not just that junk requests are getting blocked, it's that you can actually see what kind of abuse is happening and where it's coming from. At first it's going to be empty because you've just added your site, but if you give it a few hours, then it should look something like this. I can see where the attack is coming from and how many malicious login attempts were blocked. That helps a lot because it changes the feeling from my site is getting spammed and I don't know what to do to, okay, I can actually see this getting handled. Chapter 3, the proof that this matters and you need it. So when I tested the bot protection under repeated attack traffic, the performance difference was obvious. My loading times jumped up past 2 seconds without the bot protection active. And with it active, malware kept my performance much closer to normal. It used almost 43% less server resources as compared to no protection at all. Plus, I could track all the data. Inside malware's dashboard, I could see the firewall logs, the attack spike during the tests, the blocked requests, and the server consumption reduction after the run. So if your WordPress site keeps getting spammed with junk traffic, fake logins, form spam, or comment spam, I'd not treat those like separate little problems. That's usually one bot problem showing up in a few different places. And the better fix is not just changing one password or blocking one IP. It's putting a layer in place that can recognize bad login behavior, reduce the junk traffic, and show you what's actually happening in the logs. That is how I'd stop bad bots from spamming a WordPress site properly in 2026. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button. It really motivates us to make more content like this. And if you're stuck somewhere or have questions, drop a comment below and I'll do my best to help you out. I'll leave links to malware and everything else I mentioned in the description below. That's all for today. I'll see you in the next one.